Christians, in this passage here, we see here that after Christ has spent 40 days fasting and in constant communion with his Father in the wilderness, and coming off that spiritual high, so to speak, that is exactly when he is presented with Satan and his temptations. What's important for us to glean from this, one of the main things of importance to be gleaned here, is that we too, when we come off our spiritual highs or these high points in our spiritual walk, it is very certain that right around the corner, we are going to be tempted by Satan. But we should find comfort in what we see here, because it says here that Jesus was led by the Spirit of God to be tempted by Satan. The Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit, he's the one who took Jesus there. He led him there for the sole purpose of being tempted by Satan. So we need to understand is that even when we are dealing or confronted or engaging in an altercation, as it were, with Satan and his cohort, it is important for us to know that we were led there. We were led there to be tempted, to have our faith tested and tried, to prove our loyalty is intact and can only remain such by God. We need to understand that every trial that we go through, every tribulation that we go through, every persecution, every affliction, every infirmity that we have, it is given to us to be subjected to this by the Holy Spirit of God to build us up in this most holy faith. Do not question the integrity of the salvation that God has given you just because you are being tempted, just because sin and Satan is confronting you. Continue to endure faithfully, and the Lord will carry you through. And you notice how Christ defended his temptations. He defended everything by his reliance upon the promises and the words of God. And if you don't know his word, it's going to be difficult to win these battles. Be provoked and be persuaded.